is crazy.
It ain't nothing like them right there, though, man.
This is what we're gonna get into today, fellas. This is what we're
Ain't
gonna get
nothing
into.
like a pair of good uptowns.
These fresh forces.
Freshy beshies.
Here's a pair right here. We're gonna get into some forces. We're gonna get into some force talk today. So we're gonna do pros and cons of Air Force Ones.
Nice.
So I'm gonna say these been out since forever.
Forever.
And they got like 99 names for them.
Forever.
Right. We call them forces. Some people call, and in New York they call them uptowns.
Mm-hmm.
They call them a little bit of everything everywhere.
Like my family down Virginia, they used to call them flays.
Oh shit! I ain't heard that one before.
In Atlanta, they call them white ones.
Right. So forces, I like forces because these all white joints you could wear with anything. They not as comfortable as a lot of sneaks, so they more or less to chill in. Like I wouldn't advise doing a lot of walking around or trying to run in no shit or play ball and nothing in them. They more or less you go into like a cookout or some shit like that, or you just chilling around where you chilling on the block, some shit like that. That's what forces is for.
A question: you got a hard time getting like your exact size, like a great fit in them joints. I'm like in between 11 and 11 and a half in forces.
Yeah, I'm in between sizes. Period. So.
Right, I'm usually young, but with forces, it's like 11 and a half is too big, and then 11, like you said, you ain't doing too much walking.
Right, I just try to make it work.
Right.
Yeah, I got the fuck is that joint called? The Protector Jones. I use those Protector Jones.
So you can go with the bigger size, yeah.
Let me see. The cons with these is that they don't really last long, so you only gonna get a couple wears out of these. Where they go bad, but they ain't that the retail price is only like 90 to 120 at the most, so you can always grab a pair on the low.
Can you though?
What'd you say?
I said, can you?
Well, you should be able to.
It's a little hard. It's a little hard to grab some white on whites out of a store right now.
That's what I'm saying. Everything kind of hard to grab right now.
Yeah. Yeah,
I went in the sneaker stores. I was in the sneaker stores and I was like, all these stores are fucking closed because they don't got shit.
Nothing.
All these stores are closed.
They ain't got nothing. But yo, I love a pair of fresh Air Force Ones. The white ones and the black ones.
Look,
they remind me of the
Rockefeller joints. These is the Space Jam Air Force Ones. Oh, okay. This bottom glows in the dark.
Okay, so that's okay. Yeah.
They LeBron Space Jams.
Yeah, and they got all these different kind of graphics and shit on them. This
that laser print.
Yeah, this young glow in the dark too.
That's what's up.
The one good thing about a definitely a positive about the Air Force One is a solid made shoe.
Yeah,
it's not soft like the old Reeboks was. Remember the classic Rees? The moment you put your toe in there, you get a toe mark.
Yeah,
they kind of last a little longer, even though you can only wear them 2 or 3 times, if that.
Right.
But they got a nice, strong look to them, which could be worn with a suit,
right,
or a nice dress-up outfit, or just on some chill.
Right, you can wear it with like anything. Do we got the custom tailor-made kicks Air Force Ones, bro? Do we got those?
Oh, yeah. Let's see them.
Do we got those on deck for the people? Let's see, people. What's up? I'm gonna give them the big screen. Go through them, bro.
You got the vintage midsole on there too. What I did was, them joints was just your plain smooth leather up front. And you got the texture crocodile print.
Right.
And I made this camo. This camo I call it fire camo. You know what I'm saying? Going on both sides, and I switch up the swoosh on the inside.
Right.
And then I try to make, like the fire. Not try to, but I made like the fire into your Nike sign. A lot of these bootleg or whatever you want to call them, they changing up the Nike sign and all that. So that's where I kind of got some inspiration from.
Right.
And then you see, I don't know if the camera catching it, you can see tailor-made coming through underneath there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what y'all think about people taking their Nike signs off?
I feel like we all from the same era, and that whole bootleg thing is a no. Yeah, we wasn't able to
I
touch
don't.
them. You know what I mean?
If it got a Nike sign on there, I would say leave it alone.
Right, right, right. I
Yeah,
agree.
I ain't with
Like,
the goofy shit. I'm a plain dude. Leave it alone. There's a reason why you bought the Nikes for the check, right? For the
Right.
swoosh.
Right. All right, bro. So you wanted to talk about the reseller Air Force Ones. I seen a $100,000 pair of Air Force Ones.
100,000.
Yeah. Think Clark Kent had them or some shit. They was 100,000. So what's going on with the resale on Air Force Ones?
My thing is I was really specifically talking about the white on whites. They are reselling white on whites right now, where people resellers, I can't say people, resellers are going into your Foot Lockers trying to wipe out even like goat, where they could buy multiple pairs and then still hold on to them and then resell them like during a time like this where the summer everybody needs, you know, 1 2 pairs a month type thing. And
Right.
now it's up to like what, 130 150 for the lows, when you just said they was $90. We used to
Right.
be able to go $90 and have no problem in and out of a store.
Right.
And it's not really the case no more. White on whites is sold out like they a Yeezy or like they Jordan 1.
That's
I just
crazy.
never thought I'd see the day, man, where white on whites is getting resold.
Yo, my son be real hype about getting a pair because of G Herbo. They on that phase of shit.
Yeah, and I think it's stuff like that that got to do it. You know, got a heavy, you know what I mean, something to do with it, because G Fazo, everybody making it big where it's one wear, they got to be fresh,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, and it's only that low top white on white. When we was
Right.
younger, you know what I'm saying, I was 15 years ago, you might have been able to get away with a mid. You know what I mean?
Right.
Somebody even is rocking a high.
Right.
But now it's unacceptable, and it's only that white on white low, and it's a whole lot of that music culture that's is just beating in the head. Because I mean, even when like Nelly with the 2 pairs, when he did that,
Right.
I feel like he ain't blow them up, but he exploited. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Air Force Ones at the time, and it didn't create the hype that you know what I mean, G Herbo is, and he not even making a song about it. He just, you
Yo,
know, he's wearing them.
he said he be getting them ordered to his crib like 500 pairs at a time. That's
That's
insane.
ridiculous, man.
Another
I even
another
seen.
thing
Go ahead.
another thing too. Just look, is an inexpensive sneaker,
Right.
especially for our culture. So you can actually go to school and be a young boy whose parents might not got a lot of money, but still look fresh and still look fly and be in.
Right.
And your parent ain't got to spend a bang 50 to 200 depending on your feet size, and you can still look like your favorite rapper on TV.
Right.
So you know, I mean, that's the hype behind it, and then just this new generation always recycles, like a recycle thing, right? We had them when we was young.
Right.
Right.
At one point, they became corny.
Yeah.
Remember when people thought Air Force Ones was whack?
Right.
Right. It was
Now they
getting like
right
played
now
out.
it's back. Now they back. Like I just found out fitted hats is back in.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
they no more snapbacks, no more. I'm like, damn, like it changes every now. Big baggy dumb jeans at the bottom is in now. The big dumb jean at the end.
I ain't going back to that, man.
He said no
Nah.
more skinnies no more. People
I
ain't doing
can't do
skinny jeans
it.
no more. It's big bell bottom jeans, boot
Yeah.
cut drinks.
Nah, I can't do it. I'm too old for that, man. I can't go. So what y'all think about the youngest, the outlaws on the black Air Force Ones?
Black Air Force One activity.
Right.
I can't keep up. I feel like I'm out of touch now, and I'm still in touch. Like it's like you wear a certain sneak and you labeled as a goon, right? I'm like, damn, when the hell Black Air Force One's ever been going activity?
Right. Never been good activity.
They was just an alternate. You know what I'm saying? You got white on